The Super 8 stage brought us a blockbuster clash that cricket fans had been waiting for, two unbeaten giants, India and South Africa, stepping onto the field with pride, confidence, and momentum. The atmosphere was electric long before the first ball was bowled. Social media buzzed, stadium seats filled early, and millions of fans around the world tuned in with one question in mind: which unbeaten streak would survive tonight? India entered the contest riding high on dominant performances. Their top order had been firing consistently, the middle order looked stable, and their bowling attack combined pace, swing, and world-class spin. South Africa, on the other hand, had displayed ruthless efficiency throughout the tournament. Their batting unit blended power with composure, while their bowling attack showed variety and aggression. Both sides had proven they could chase totals and defend them. This was not just another match, it was a statement game. The toss added another layer of anticipation. The pitch looked hard with a slight sheen, promising good bounce and carry. There was a hint of early movement for seamers, but as the light settled in, batting conditions appeared ideal. Winning the toss felt crucial, and when the coin landed, the decision was met with roaring approval from one half of the stadium and nervous silence from the other. India's innings began with measured caution. The South African new ball pair charged in with intensity, testing the openers with sharp pace and disciplined lines. Early dot balls built pressure, and every defensive shot was cheered loudly by fielders hungry for a breakthrough. But India's experienced opener absorbed the pressure brilliantly, leaving well outside off and punishing anything over-pitched. A crisp cover drive to the boundary finally released the tension, drawing thunderous applause. South Africa responded with tactical precision. Field placements were aggressive, slips in place, a short mid-wicket waiting for mistimed flicks, and a fine leg positioned for the hook shot. The first wicket came through persistence. A length ball nipped away just enough to catch the edge, and the catch was taken cleanly. The breakthrough ignited the contest. What followed was a fascinating middle overs battle. India's number 3 walked in with calm authority, rotating strike efficiently. Singles became doubles, and the scoreboard ticked steadily. South Africa introduced spin to break the rhythm, but India countered with clever footwork and calculated risks. A lofted extra cover drive against the spinner sailed into the stands, a shot that signaled intent. The partnership grew stronger. South Africa's captain shuffled bowlers, searching for a spark. Short balls were tried, slower deliveries mixed in, Yorkers aimed at the base of the stumps. But India's middle order showed maturity. Instead of reckless aggression, they built a platform. By the 15th over, the stage was set for a late surge. The final 5 overs transformed the game. Power hitting took center stage. One over yielded 2 massive sixes, one pulled ferociously over mid-wicket, the other launched straight down the ground with stunning timing. South Africa fought back with a well-executed Yorker that rattled the stumps, but the damage had been done. India crossed the 170 mark, posting a competitive total that promised a thrilling chase. During the innings break, analysts debated whether the target was above par. The pitch still looked good for batting, but scoreboard pressure in a high-stakes Super 8 clash can weigh heavily. South Africa's chase required composure and calculated aggression. Their openers walked out with clear intent. The first boundary came early, a square cut that raced to the fence. Confidence radiated from their body language. India's pace spearhead, however, struck back quickly with a brilliant in-swinger that trapped the batter in front. The decision was reviewed, tension filled the stadium, and when the giant screen flashed out, the Indian supporters erupted. South Africa rebuilt patiently. Their number 3 anchored the innings, playing elegant drives and smart nudges into gaps. The required run rate crept upward, but not alarmingly. Every boundary shifted momentum slightly. India's spinners were introduced, hoping to choke the scoring rate. What followed was a gripping contest between bat and ball. The South African captain used his feet beautifully against spin, lofting one over long on and sweeping another behind square. But India's spinner responded with a deceptive flighted delivery that turned sharply, beating the outside edge and rattling the off stump. The breakthrough rebalanced the match. With 60 needed from the last 6 overs, the tension was unbearable. South Africa still had power hitters in the pavilion. The Indian fielders tightened their circle, diving to cut off singles. Every run mattered. A dropped catch in the deep gave South Africa a lifeline, and the batter capitalized immediately with back-to-back boundaries. The crowd noise reached a fever pitch as the equation narrowed to 25 from the last 2 overs. India's captain turned to his most trusted death bowler. The first delivery was a perfect Yorker, dot ball. The second was sliced high into the night sky, but it fell safely between fielders. 2 runs. Pressure mounted. A slower ball deceived the batter completely, resulting in a mistimed shot caught at long off. The breakthrough tilted the scales again. South Africa now needed 18 from the final over. The drama peaked. The last over began with a full toss punished for 4. The next ball, a slower cutter, produced only a single. A desperate swing on the third delivery yielded a boundary through extra cover. Suddenly, the equation was down to 9 from 3 balls. India's bowler held his nerve. A pinpoint Yorker allowed just 1 run. 8 needed from 2. The penultimate delivery was smashed high and long, it seemed destined for 6, but a breathtaking catch at the boundary line changed everything. The fielder balanced himself perfectly, tossing the ball in the air before stepping over the rope and returning to complete the catch. The stadium exploded in disbelief and joy. Now 8 needed from 1 ball. The final delivery was swung hard but found only a fielder in the deep. India sealed a dramatic victory, preserving their unbeaten run and claiming a massive psychological advantage heading into the next stage. The handshake line reflected mutual respect. South Africa had fought bravely, proving why they were undefeated until tonight. India celebrated passionately but with focus, knowing tougher battles lay ahead. This Super 8 encounter will be remembered for its intensity, tactical depth, and clutch moments under pressure. It showcased modern T20 cricket at its finest: fearless batting, intelligent bowling changes, athletic fielding, and nerve-shredding finishes. Matches like these define tournaments. For fans, it was a roller coaster of emotions. For players, it was a test of temperament. For cricket lovers worldwide, it was pure entertainment. 2 unbeaten teams entered the arena, but only one could walk away with their record intact. In the end, composure under pressure made the difference. As the tournament progresses, this match will stand as a benchmark, a reminder that at the highest level, margins are razor-thin. A single Yorker, a single catch, a single decision can alter destiny. India versus South Africa in the Super 8 wasn't just a game. It was a spectacle that captured the heart of cricket and reminded us why we love this sport so deeply.